Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Hex. Welcome back to another video over on Complex Gaming Skyblock Season 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be trying out the Pharaohs tomb in today's video. This area has PvP enabled, but the only way you can actually PvP other players is if you have a beacon. It is a PvP beacon that you would place around them, and then you would start attacking. I don't know how you get those. I'm assuming you just have to grind mobs in the tomb and they'll maybe drop one. I'm not too sure on that part. Another nice cool thing I did find out is even though it says PvP enabled, you guys will not lose your gear if you guys do die in here, so that is a nice benefit. So like this gear and all the stuff I have in my inventory right now, I will not lose, which is a very nice part. One thing to note is inner pearls do not work in the Pharaoh's tomb. Splash potions don't work either, so you have to make normal potions, and I would definitely suggest making strength 2 potions if you don't have like a good sword like I don't. I just have a standard sharpness 5. My teammate, I don't know where he got this from. He might have gotten it from the tomb itself, or he bought it on Age. I'm not too sure, but he did leave this in the chest for me. And then on top of this, I just standard set that I bought out of Age for like $2 million total. Another nice thing too, I would bring fire resistant potions because there is skeletons that do shoot flaming arrows at you, so that way you're not burning and your armor doesn't break as fast. Even though this is unbreaking 10 armor, I don't think it actually is, because the armor was full HP, and I went in there once prior to this clip and I lost almost half my durability on this, and I don't believe I have access to slash fix, which I don't. So you know what, we're just gonna send in, hopefully we make it out alive. I love how they spawn you in. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and dismount right here, because it really doesn't matter where you land at, because you can see that's where I died at earlier. All the mobs are everywhere, so like they do take a lot. Like I said, just keep that in mind. Make sure you guys leave plenty of space between you and the mobs, because they are quick. Like you can see this one is. I should probably pop fire resistance. There is a lot of mobs everywhere. This is one thing about this is they are not shy about having mobs in here, so keep that in mind when you are playing this, because like I said, they are everywhere. You kind of have to train them up. Like I said, it doesn't help that I don't have a shield, and I'm also not used to 1.20 PvP mechanics when it comes to grinding mobs. I'm used to just being able to spam click them, so it's kind of a different breed for me for sure. Like I said, they do spawn everywhere, so it kind of makes it a pain in the butt for you, and they're faster than you are. So like I said, it's not a super noob friendly place. You definitely have to grind, and you can see a lot of them are high level mobs everywhere. Some of them are like level 90, you know, level 7s, but like they don't really have like a certain area for mobs to spawn. They kind of just spawn everywhere. From what I've noticed, like level 10s will spawn, level, you know, they'll just spawn everywhere, which is kind of annoying, but like I said, that's just, you know, that's how they have it in here. Another nice part is if you actually kind of like get yourself propped up somewhere, you could probably just go ahead and farm them this way. You really don't have to, you know, run around and attack. It's kind of hard because this area is not the best. So yeah, like I said, just kind of find an area that you can kind of like keep them all piled up in. That's what a lot of players seem to do, because like realistically, it doesn't matter how good your gear is, it is a pain in the butt no matter what to fight these mobs, especially when you have like 30 of them chasing you. I don't have too many right now. Like I said, I'm just trying to find an area that we can get them all propped up at and fight them there. That way we don't have to worry about risking our gear as much, and it's like right now it's kind of a pain in the butt trying to farm these guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and just try to find an area. That area is not going to work too well, just mainly because of the fact that you can't reach them. So like we're going to run around, try to find a spot. I'll see you guys in just a sec. So currently I just have a couple mobs piled up right here. Like I said, you can just kind of get them anywhere and just kind of like farm them up, because if you don't have really good gear, honestly guys, it's not really worth coming in the tomb, because you can't access your PV from here. So if you don't have a lot of potions on you, you are kind of screwed when it comes to that aspect of it. So we are going to tank some of these hits real quick. Another nice thing is I would definitely bring a shield in here, because I should have brought one. I didn't even think about it. For some reason I can't hit some of these mobs. Like I said, it's not really worth doing if you don't have the best of gear either, so I definitely would suggest staying away from this tomb until you have good gear. I did farm a little bit. I don't know what the gold shards are used for at the moment, and then I did get a money patch, which we'll go ahead and pop that in here real quick. Might as well get the money, because I don't know if you drop those items on death, but I do know you do drop the gold shards upon death, so we'll definitely have to make sure we spin those up before we leave here. I don't know if you can leave with them. You might be able to. I think they only drop though if you die. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. Like I said, we're going to try to farm these guys up. It's just kind of hard when the hitboxes are kind of wonky on these guys. I'm going to get some of the spawners real quick, which we did get an iron golem. So you can get very valuable spawners from this, by the way, guys. So do keep that in mind. The only bad thing about doing this method is if you are in a high traffic area with a lot of mobs that spawn, it's not sadly, but like at the same time it kind of is. You'll just non-stop have mobs come over here. So sometimes you might want to find an area that's a little bit farther away from some mob spawning areas. That way you don't get completely screwed. Do a little bit of parkour action. Try to get these guys baited over here away from the spawn areas. Because I think that's the meta, is just having these guys just get away from the spawns. Which that guy can hit me and I can't hit him. Kind of a bummer. Oh. All the mobs just despawn, sadly. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back to our normal spot. And we'll just kind of farm them up, bait them away, grab our loot, which we did miss a couple things. Some more diamonds and then more gold shards. So yeah, let's go ahead and bait all those guys right back over here. The biggest issue is the big guys. It's not really the mobs themselves. The mobs themselves we can deal with, which we only have one more strength pot we can use. So then we go ahead and pop this and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, we're gonna keep farming these guys up for a minute because we're not really being bothered. Let's go ahead and pop a hill pot though. One thing I could say though is make sure you guys have plenty of food, because you will go through a lot of food in here at the same time too. All right, guys. So we are gonna go ahead and skedaddle out of here for now. Actually, we will go see about spinning these gold shards real quick, because I don't know what they are used for. It says at the top of the tomb, which I'm not too sure where that could be. I don't know if there's any safe area on this whole entire place. Don't believe there is. It says the top of the tomb, which I'm at the top and I'm still not seeing what I need or where to spin anyways without getting bowed down. Oh no, that's not good. Trying to parkour. Help. So I was in there for about 20 to 30 minutes and I didn't get a whole lot of gear, so it's not like super valuable. But one thing I can tell you is you can get a lot of money from it. Like I said, I got all these diamonds just kind of by running around and snagging them from other players. Be careful doing that, because you might piss off the wrong person and get dropped for it. One thing I did find out is you can leave with the gold shards. I don't know where you go to the merchant for this, because I didn't really see, like, you know, I ran around, didn't see a merchant anywhere, and I went to some of the highest points in the tomb. So there might be an area in the tomb itself that I'm just not aware of or just skipped past. So we'll definitely have to give that a shot. I just kind of ran out of strength pots, so it's kind of hard for me to run around, especially since I couldn't really fight any of the mobs that I was running into. Or I could, but not really doing much damage, and it was kind of pointless. I did get one iron golem spawner and one skeleton spawner. On top of that, we got 2 rare enchantments. So let's go into what we can get from those 2. Let's see here. We got blazing barrier and then haunted 2. So nothing crazy. It looks like there's a 2% chance of summoning a ghost, which is, I don't know if that's good or not. Let me know in the comments if that enchant is good. And then for blazing barrier, has a 1% chance of setting those who attack you on fire for 7 seconds. I can just tell you that right now that this one's just completely useless. So this one we'll probably just throw away or just throw an AH for super cheap. Like I said, the fact that you can get an iron golem spawner is really nice. If you go to /shop and go over to spawners and look for an iron golem, right now an iron golem is going for $23 million. So in order to even like to have one of these is insane. Sadly you can't place it though. You have to be level 21 in order to actually place it. That's not just to buy, you also have to be level 21, like I said, to place. So yeah, it's not like super crazy, because you can get spawners, you know, that are probably not useful for you at the moment, which is cool. But when you hit that level though, at least you have them, because you know the market's going to get crazy and crazier for these spawners, especially the longer the season goes on, the more top islands, you know, start buying these spawners. I wouldn't be surprised if we see these values shoot up a lot, and then it could probably turn around and make these spawners a lot more valuable in the long run. So make sure you guys do keep your spawners, and let's go ahead and sell all of these diamonds because I don't really have a purpose for them. So right now we're going to get about an easy 40k. So like, you don't make a whole lot of money from the tomb itself, but you can get some nice items from it. also, so it is pretty, it kind of is like a trade-off. Like I said, if you have really good gear though, the tomb could be super worth it. It just, like I said, I don't have strength, I don't have good enchantments at the moment because I have no really way to get a lot of XP compared to some of these other guys do. Which we'll have to eventually figure out that meta. I don't even think it's a meta. I think it's just a lot of it has to do with people opening crate keys all day. Like I said, because there's a lot of shops. If you go to PW, which is player warps, there's a lot of shops that are still buying keys themselves, and from those keys you can actually get a lot of XP, especially if you have a lot of keys to open. And it seems like for vote keys, that's pretty valuable to get XP from at the moment. So yeah, we are gonna go ahead and go open up some crate keys. I'll see you guys there. Made it over to warp crates. We have 4 different crates to open, including vote keys, Anubis keys, Ori keys, and RA keys. I don't know what RA stands for, but we do have those 4 different crates. Of course, we'll start with the lowest one of them all. We're not even gonna do the animations for these ones. We'll just kind of speed through them. Which already, I can tell you this, we're looking good. We got 2 chicken, 2 cow, which we don't, I think, need neither of those. One nice thing is we got another minion. For some reason too, this morning there was people AHing minions for like 100k, so I went ahead and stocked up on them a little bit. So we did get a experience booster, a voter tag, and some emeralds. Nothing useful there. Well, from the one animation key that we did, we got nothing good. It looks like we got another minion. That is nice. And wow, for the first time in history, I actually got a voter pick. Too late for me. We did get a cactus farming minion, so we got another farming minion, which is very nice. I don't know, like right now minions are super useful for low islands. I think they're more used for the like higher up islands. So yeah, from those 29 vote keys, we actually got a lot of good things. I don't know if they might have went through and changed the percentage on stuff. I'm not too sure actually. Everything looks about the same still. So yeah, I don't know why we got so many good items this time around. But yeah, we walked away at 4 sheep, nothing crazy there. Got 6 cow, 4 chicken, 2 minions, voter pick, a bunch of useless tags, which we'll go ahead and actually throw those tags in here for any of the new players that don't understand how to vote. We will go ahead and snag those scrolls because I don't know. Someone told me scrolls are used for late game, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know if the server actually balanced them with the economy, so we'll definitely keep them for now until we know for sure if they're actually like useful. Now time for Anubis keys. We're just gonna spam through these ones since we don't have too many. I got a useless tag that we'll probably never use, so we'll go ahead and just throw this in here. On top of that, we got 2 panda spawners, which I don't know if we can actually place panda at the moment. I don't know how valuable those are. So panda are actually a level 13 worth about 7 mil per spawner. So we'll take it. That's 14 mil right in the bank. Or not right in the bank, but in island value anyways. And on top of that, we got 2 envoy flares. I have not done envoys on the server, so I don't know if they're actually worth doing. We'll definitely have to find out at the end of this video for sure. We got 2 money pouches, and then we got a sell one, which I have a good amount of sell ones right now at the island. We have not really like had a use for them yet because we're not really selling anything. We're just kind of manually doing it all. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to the next crates. We'll just spam through these ones too. We got 2 iron golem spawners. On top of that, we got a money pouch, and then we got a bunch of scrolls. Sadly, like I said, these aren't really worth doing at the moment. And then we got some more enchants. Let's go ahead and pop these before. Let's see. Greedy fish. What is this one? Automatically sells all fish caught by 2% increased value. Ooh, that could be decent. Decent. As long as you have the cooked fish enchant, that could be actually really valuable in the long run. Gain permanent night vision, not really worth it, or not worth it, but not needed on the server. And then on top of that, we get permanent water breathing when worn. That could be somewhat useful depending on, I guess, where you're at in this beautiful Skyblock world. And then on top of that, we got 2 RA keys. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and pray that we get something good. 24 villager spawners, ladies and gentlemen. 24 villager spawners. That is insane. Villager spawners, I believe, they are part of the top 4 best spawners you can get, and they are going for a whopping $27 million. On top of the 24 villager spawners that are worth a whopping almost $700 million that will probably never sell. We're just going to keep them until we hit level 23 because I do plan on maxing out everything on milestones. It's definitely going to be a grind. Like I said, on top of that, we got a tag, which we'll go ahead and redeem that, and an emote bundle, which is insane. I love the fact that the server has emotes. You could buy these bundles actually in Age pretty cheap. If you guys ever go on Age, just kind of look around for these little smiley faces. You see the clown one. They're not going for much. So like, if you guys ever want your own emotes in the server, keep in mind that you can buy them on Age because a lot of players have them, and they don't really go for a whole lot, like 250k, 500k. Some people overprice at 1.5 mil. Like I said, you can find them all over the server or all over the H anyways. Like I said, it's super cheap. So if you guys do want some emotes, definitely make sure you guys buy them out of H and save your money IRL. But like I said, the 24 is insane. I don't even know what you can get from this crate. I don't even know if that was like super good. It looks like that was really good because it says you only get 12 and I got 24. So I don't know why we got 24 because we only opened up 2 keys and I got, unless you get multiple items from the RA crate. I could be wrong. You might actually get multiple. That's probably why we got so much, you know, different items. But the fact that we got 24 villager is insane to me. I would have taken, oh, that's Iron Golem actually. I was hoping those were Blaze because I'd rather take 24 Blaze honestly than villagers at the moment. But later, I'll definitely be happy with these 24 villagers. Alright guys, before we end off this video, we are going to pop an Envoy Flare. I don't know how good Envoys are, so we're going to go ahead and try it ourselves. There's already one active. It should have not probably dropped in here then. Perfect, we can teleport out. Let's go ahead and actually drop down and see if we can find any of those Envoys that are apparently down here. Because I did not realize there was actually one already popped. So yeah, you can see there's a bunch of like ranked people. So that is how envoys work, and it looks like you do not lose anything, so you could pretty much go down to warp PvP. Actually, you know what? We're gonna test something real quick, guys. I have some gear that's not really worth. I don't really care if I lose, so we're gonna go find out if you actually lose anything. It looks like they don't spawn envoys everywhere, so it definitely doesn't seem too worth it to come do these envoys. Yeah, because it looks like there's a timer, and it's all kind of like. It's just like kind of ranked based. So yeah, it looks like you will not lose your stuff. But envoys are kind of a pain in the butt for if you don't have gear or teammates. It's honestly not worth doing them unless it's super late at night. Even though I got on super early this morning, the server is very active still, even in the morning time. So good luck to anybody that is able to do any of the envoys, and let me know in the comments what you guys can actually get to tell me if it's even worth my time doing envoys, because we'll definitely have to eventually try to go down there and capture those envoys. But as always guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.